Hi everyone, it's Molly. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I am going to revisit a painting from the Bright Line series tonight. One that I did where I took a scraping tool and I scooped the paint over itself. That one ended up looking a little bit like a bird when I stretched it out, and it was very minimal in color. This time I'm going to really go crazy with the color, and I'm gonna swipe from purple to red this time as well. So I'll see if I get any differences there, and then I really want this one to just be a super cool, funky, abstract piece of art. So let's get to scooping. Let's paint. All right, hello everyone. So I am going to revisit one from the Bright Line series, the Swipe and Scoop. And the first one I did, I had very minimal color and kind of came out looking like a turkey, but we won't talk about that. But I wanted to do it with way more color this time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am swiping with Australian Floetrol mixed with oxide black by Amsterdam. I'm just getting all my materials over here. And I think I'm just gonna get started with this one. So I'm gonna pour a really good amount of white paint out in the middle. And this paint is much thicker than when I do blow dryer technique. Or Dutch pours. So, pop the air bubbles. I'm going to roll this around just a little bit. And I do see one little like lumpy part. It's just paint. There we go. Gotta get that stuff out now. This is just like paint that wasn't really mixed in that well. I hope that's not gonna affect anything that bad. I'm gonna roll it around again so that I can see it and see. Yeah, I think that's just because it's thick now. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. Right in the center. I feel like I need to stir this bottom part again because it sat for just a little while with the paint there. I think it's good. All right. Now, and I'm gonna swipe this time because people had asked, I'm gonna swipe purple to red this time. And I left out the dark blue just because I didn't have any mixed up. But I also wanted to stay like really bright. So I'm gonna put my red here. And I want a lot of color this time. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to swipe with black. I am just like going, and I forgot the part that I like. But I'm just gonna do it right now because I think that will add some interest to it. So I've just been putting my black on here and then just letting it kind of run instead of pouring it on there and kind of wasting some of it. So I'm gonna swipe just right through here, very slowly. Okay, got that. Gosh, y'all, I almost forgot that part. And that was the part I liked. It added the interest to it. Now I'm gonna swipe. I'm not gonna swipe over those red colors, but that's okay. I'm gonna swipe just right beside it. Because these are all gonna get mixed up. If you saw my last swipe and scoop, got a little bit of red in there, but again, that's okay. Then I'm gonna swipe through it this way, I think. Ooh, that red's really pretty. These are just all about having fun, figuring out where you want to swipe and how you want to tilt to get the design you want. I have so much fun with these. I kind of tilted my palette knife a little bit there to try to get a thinner swipe through that. But again, all this is gonna get wrecked when I scoop, so that's why I'm not too worried about it. Otherwise, I would have probably started over or made this into something else. So I'm gonna swipe right down here. I'm just going very light and swiping like that. Just pulling the paint across the surface to get the cells and lacing. I'd like to do a monochromatic one, so just literally black and white. Maybe a little bit of silver, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Back for a bunch of color. So Roy G. Blue. And purple. I'm going to do a big purple because my purple always got lost in the other ones. So I'm going to stretch that out just a little bit. And then I'm going to run, I think maybe this one back across it in black. Let me know if you tried any of these. And everybody always asks where I get the Australian Floetrol from, and it is from, I get it from eBay. It's rather expensive, but you can also get it from the Fluid Art Company. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Ooh, here we go. Very slowly. Oh, my purple. There's the blue, the green. Oh my gosh, where's my orange and my red? Okay, there's my red. So wherever you swipe from, I mean, that color is going to be the color that's kind of off, you know? And then I'm just going to come through, really just swipe these along this way because they're gonna get tumbled over. I always get really nervous when I do this next part, the scoop. Okay, here we go. I'm always worried that I'm gonna wreck this. Okay, I'm gonna scoop and fold this part over first, I think. Oh, is this what I wanna do? Okay. Get some of that red back on there. Now I'm gonna come in. Ooh, I didn't really like that, and I was dripping all around there. I guess the purple's gonna be the predominant one in this one. But as long as this one doesn't turn out like a turkey, I think I'm okay. Now what I can do is reach in here. This is a technique that I have seen, I think her name is Jess from Winstrom Art. She does amazing pieces. Stretch that back out that way. Wow, look at that. But yeah, she just started a YouTube channel too. I will try to remember to link her down below. That part right there, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna see if I can stretch that out again right here. Yep. This one is gonna be so cool. I feel like it needs something in the middle. I'm just very scared to do something there. But I feel like it just needs like a breakup in the middle. And who knows what this is gonna look like when I stretch it out. Okay. I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna stretch on along now. Just play, have fun. Don't worry about it. I'm telling myself this at the same time, so. Okay. Whoops. All right, let me torch one more time. And let's stretch this out. See how crazy cool this one's gonna come out. I think I'm gonna go, I feel like maybe to this corner first. And yes, that purple, while it's beautiful, it needed that. Okay, this one is crazy in a good way. All right, so now I'm gonna stretch this part back out over here. Let me turn this so that you can see it. I'll stretch this way first. And I'm glad that I got a little bit of that red over on that side because I'm gonna lose some of it there. Oh, I do want that red to touch right there. Come on, touch over. There we go. And now to this final corner over here. So I'm gonna come over, bring the paint back first, then I'm gonna go down to that corner and stretch that out. And I think I may leave it kind of off center like that. Kind of like it's all swooshing back this way. Yes. And now I feel like I kind of want this corner up here to come up more. I want the purple to be up here a little bit more. So, just looking where the weight of the paint is. Stretching out that side over there. I have so much paint on my hands. May have overstretched it. Back along this way. Stretch this back out now. And then this part right here, I'm just gonna drag that on back through there. think I might do the same thing. Oh, I just dripped that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm just gonna touch it and it's gonna go away. I'm gonna touch it and it's gonna go away. I'm gonna leave this one because this one's funky with colorful cells and all kinds of stuff here, but I am gonna drag this purple back down through there. Got rid of that jagged line there. I just feel like maybe I want this broken up just a little bit. I love that. I don't want to touch that. I feel like I have so many pieces going on over here. And to be quite honest, the purple, I honestly like it when I drag red to purple because all the colors glide over the purple. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I may have to give this one more go. But I think this one is super cool. All right, I'll take you in. I'm gonna fix my sides and then I'll show you. All right, so here it is. So as I was cleaning my side, I stuck my thumb in it. So I had to go over and do that. But honestly, there's so much going on that it doesn't even matter. And then I had this one little thing that I got out. I did this in my other one too, and I had a star, but it was at the end of this, so I just drug it on along, and it, you know, that's part of the painting now. You guys all told me to leave the stars last time anyway, so there you go. But overall, super cool effect. I just wish that that had been a little bit lighter. So I know what I'm gonna do next time to correct that. The black lacing before the green and the black and the orange. I have to say the red and the orange and the green, they all work together, but I think that's my favorite part. So maybe not a turkey this time, but we'll see how it dries, which way I put it. You could let me know what animal it looks like. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll show you the dried result. This one has so many interesting points to it. And I hope I didn't butcher her name. It's Jessica Winterstrom. And also the Painted Dreamer, they both kind of do those where they scoop underneath and pull the paint out. So I did want to make sure to give them a shout out, and I'll link them down below. It was kind of all I could think in that moment that like worked with what I had done with this swipe and scoop. So I think it's really cool. The purple still, I am on the lookout for the correct purple. Still haven't found it yet. And there's one little, this is where I pulled that little piece out. There's one little blemish right there, but I feel like there's so much going on, it's totally okay. And I like it with the darker part down below and the reds kind of coming up high. The technique is really interesting. I'm gonna keep playing with it. I'm on the hunt for a good purple that doesn't dry so black, but is also not super reddish tinted. And then I'm gonna play, I might even play with kind of that scoop and pull or whatever. I don't know what they call their technique, because I like that combined with this. But anywho, hope you enjoyed this one. Super fun, out of the box. Love it. All right, thank you for watching. Happy painting. Bye.